Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. Welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. This is going to be a reading for August 2021. This can apply to anywhere where you have Aquarius in your chart. If you're not sure what that is, check out the description box below to locate your free birth chart. Also, be sure to check out the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, as well as any other placements that represent significant things for you this month. Let's go ahead and start by cleaning out our energy. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Alright guys, let's get into our reading, Aquarius. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest for who it may apply to. If you're interested in a personal reading, that would be the best way for you to be able to get a more detailed reading for your specific situation. So if you're looking for any insight or clarity, just want to get a reading, whatever, reach out to me. You can find that information below as well. Aquarius for August. Aquarius for August. Alright, let's get into it, guys. Aquarius for August. Alright, bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So this is in the upright, this is in the reverse. So there's you're building with the group energies or being impacted by group energies right now. Let's get some additional information. I do like your current energy. I feel like even though you're well, let's get there. We'll get there when we get there, okay? I feel like you're currently like really taking judgment and realizing what was fair, what's not. I feel like you're willing to be like brutally honest with yourself and others, which is new for you, Aquarius. I feel like you're usually happy-go-lucky. I feel like that energy of like you're bringing truth and clarity to a situation. I don't feel like you're being you're trying to make a judgment call on something, but I don't feel like you're doing it in a malicious way, or I don't feel like you're trying to be difficult or deceptive. I feel like you're trying to be honest and healing for yourself and your environment, and that's causing you to look at a situation and really make a judgment call on it to see if it's fair or not. Let's get some clarifiers. This will be our last shuffle. Alright, Aquarius for August. Aquarius for August. You have the Ace of Swords in the upright to clarify. So I feel like there's truth in communication, clarity in regards to this group energy. For some of you, you might be receiving inspiration. I feel like you're using your intuition as well in regards to who you should be creating and building with and who you shouldn't be. At least that's the energy that surrounds you in August that you may or may not be aware of. But with it being the Ace of Swords clarifying it, I feel like you're definitely aware of that energy, evaluating and recognizing who's doing what, who's creating what, who's bringing what energy to the group. Give me a second, let me get a drink, guys. All right, so your current energy, you have the Judgment in the upright with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a judgment call that you made in regards to your stability. For some of you, it could be in regards to a relationship. How stable is a relationship, and where does it have the ability to go? The energy that's crossing that is the Three of Cups in the reverse, clarified with the Tower. So I feel like there was, okay, for some of you, there might have been a third-party relationship that you had to make a judgment call in regards to your stability, if you want to continue the relationship that you have or not due to the infidelity. For some of you, I feel like there was something that you were hoping and planning on celebrating, but unexpectedly it fell through, and that caused you to make some sort of judgment call into what you've invested into it. And you're, at a soul level, you have the Ace of Pentacles clarified with the Four of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles is in the upright. So I feel like you do have the ability right now at a soul level to create things in regards to your stability. Things that you feel like inspired to nurture, to see it grow. I feel like it's a good time for you to do that. And I feel like you're recognizing that energy at a soul level, with it being at the bottom of the deck energy. I feel like you're recognizing it at a soul level. You're recognizing that there's something you want to build. You're evaluating who do you want to build it with, who's contributing what energy to the environment that impacts your stability and your foundation. In your recent past, you have the Seven of Cups in the upright, clarified with the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like in the recent past, you received an inspiration. For some of you, you might have had multiple opportunities, but I don't feel like it was anything that you really found significant. I felt like there was, it led you to be disappointed with those opportunities. For others of you, I feel like in your recent past, you had some sort of inspiration to walk away from something that was no longer emotionally satisfying or pleasing for you. I feel like you're definitely, I want to point this out. This is the upright, the Seven of Cups in the upright. And I want you to recognize this right there. And then this is in the reverse. So in the reverse, it indicates like we plan, like we're basically being self-deceptive. We think there's all these opportunities. Think we're receiving this insight, but we're not. But you have it in the upright. You are actually receiving these. So Spirit just wanted me to point that out to you, because I felt like there was an element that you walked away from it because you felt like it wasn't going to be so satisfying. So Spirit just wants, for whoever this resonates with, if you're still in the process of making a decision because you're not sure if your intuition is leading you in the right direction, I would like reevaluate it, because it is showing in the upright. If it was in the reverse, I would say definitely you're kind of like being self-deceptive a little bit, but I feel like you're definitely receiving accurate guidance from Spirit, and I feel like these opportunities there are opportunities that are divinely guided and given to you. So follow your intuition and trust your intuition, because it is there. All right. In your crowning energy, you have the Emperor clarified with the Knave of Pentacles, basically the Page of Pentacles. So you're thinking very much of how do you stand in your power and how do you bring in opportunities. There might be an opportunity that you're wanting to create for yourself and bring in. You're trying to find a way to communicate it. You're trying to find a way to communicate it genuinely without sounding like abrasive. I feel like there's something that you want to stand in your power about, but you don't want to come across in a harsh way. So I feel like you're thinking about how do you make that approach. In your near future, you have the World card in the reverse, clarified with the Ten of Swords. So I feel like in your near future, there's going to be some sort of change, some transition that's not going to be able to come through successfully or the way that you'd liked it to. And it's either because of heartache and disappointment, or like feeling defeated, or that energy of not having that transition is going to cause you to feel defeated. For some of you, in your near future, you might have been wanting to move, and that's not going to go through, and that's going to cause you to feel disappointed and hurt. For some of you, you might have like really had like put all your eggs in one basket for that, like that move or that change, that transition, whatever it is for you. I don't see it coming to fruition the way that you had hoped for. So plan accordingly, okay? How you see yourself, you have the Queen of Cups clarified with the Devil. So I feel like you recognize that you're very loving and nurturing, but I feel like when you need to, you definitely can kind of be abrasive and aggressive if push comes to shove. I feel like you might be getting more comfortable with that energy than what you might have been previously. How others see you, you have the Queen of Wands clarified with the Seven of Cups. So I feel like somebody in your environment sees you as very confident, very secure, and very stable, with a lot of opportunities, a lot of insight, a lot of abundance, a lot of people around you willing to help. I feel like somebody in your environment sees you as just like really amazing and awesome, really enjoyable to be around, very inspiring and passionate, very exciting and energetic. Okay. Your hopes and or fears, you have the Strength card clarified with the Knave of Wands, so Page of Wands. So I feel like you're hoping to receive some passionate communication or direction or something that's going to cause you to feel very confident and secure and stable. I feel like there's something that you're hoping for that would be very magical if it was to come to play. And I feel like you're hoping for that. Like you're hoping for that unique situation, and you're hoping for truth and communication in regards to it. For some of you, I feel like you're fearful that you're going to receive communication that's going to force you to stand in your power. All right, your final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the Hermit in the reverse, clarified with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse as well. This is good, actually, Aquarius, I like this. So what this is telling me is that your final outcome, should things remain the same, is that you're going to come out of your little bubble. There's a hurt that you felt where you felt left out in the cold that you haven't been vocalizing it. I felt like you might have been like just internalizing it, and you're coming out of that energy. You might be vocalizing it, or you might have had a clarity, and when you were kind of spending time alone, had a clarity and realizing that maybe somebody didn't really intend to leave somebody out in the cold, or the situation wasn't as bad as it seemed or felt like. Whatever it is for you, I felt like at the end of August, or sometime during whenever this is resonating for you, this is indicating that you're going to be coming out of solitude. And you like already got that lesson and had that revelation. And there was healing in regards to feeling left out in the cold in regards to something. Okay, let's see if Spirit wants to give any additional advice or messages. Aquarius, any other messages for Aquarius for August? Aquarius for August. One more, sorry. The messages. All right, you have the Four of Swords clarified with the World card. So there needs to be a healing to take place for this change, for this transition, for this move that you've been wanting. Spirit wants me to look at right here. It's saying in your near future, you have the World in the reverse clarified with the Ten of Swords. And then now you have this advice this coming out with the Four of Swords and the World in the upright. So there's some sort of pain or sorrow that you've dealt with, or some sort of mental difficulty. It's a heavy energy. Spirit's been advising you to set it down. And that's what's holding up this change. But I felt like once you have this healing, this change is going to just naturally come, and it's going to come very quickly as well. And then you have the Knight of... you have the Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, the Knight of Wands. Give me a second, guys. I don't know what these symbols are. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. And what the hell? Where's my thing? Sorry, guys. I don't want to tell you wrong. I know what I'm getting from the messages, but so basically from this, I'm going to look it up though to make sure I tell you the right card. It's the Knight of Pentacles, and I believe, or maybe it's the Knight, or it's the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands, maybe. Anyways, this advice is you need to move forward towards the things that you feel passionate, inspired for in regards to your stability. Even though it's slow moving, even though you don't want to move quickly towards it, Spirit's advising you to take action, to start moving forward in it. But let me clarify these cards so I can tell you for sure. Yeah, okay. So Knave, which is Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. So again, guys, just make sure that you're moving forward towards your stability, towards your prosperity in the way that you are passionate and inspired towards. Sorry about that. Okay. So you have the Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Page, Knight, or Knave, Page, basically, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So there's going to be, somebody wants to communicate a truth, a harsh truth maybe for some of you, to bring in balance, or it might be a truth that's hard to hear. To bring in balance and move forward towards love in regards to something that somebody previously walked away from, maybe for some of you. For some of you, I feel like there's a need or desire, Spirit's advising you to communicate how you felt a lack of balance due to somebody's actions of leaving things unsettled emotionally, or not handling things emotionally like they should have. And then you have the Two of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, cool. So in regards to this love connection that somebody felt left out in the cold, there needs to be movement of passion ticking forward, and that's going to allow a victory to come in. It's going to open up communication, and it's going to allow somebody to like want to nurture the connection again, to really feel emotionally invested and like mentally and emotionally invested in the connection again. So maybe somebody had kind of walked away or hasn't been acting like they were supposed to. Spirit's advising you to follow your intuition. You have that out here a couple of times now. So make sure you're following your intuition and doing the things that you're inspired to do. Make sure you're healing and speaking your truth so that you can allow healing to allow this transition to come in that you're wanting. All right, Aquarius. This has been your reading for August. Oh my gosh. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know if it resonated or not. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light.